What's going on, everybody? Let's go over the latest news about your third stimulus check from Congress and the IRS. I know that many of you guys did not receive your third stimulus check yesterday, but the good news is that the IRS and the Social Security Administration are set to give you guys an explanation as to why you have not received your third stimulus check tomorrow, which is Friday. So yeah, everybody, you might be getting a stimulus payment tomorrow, but still, the IRS is sending out stimulus checks 24/7. So if you did not get a third stimulus check yesterday, then be sure to check your bank account and mail. Because like I said, the IRS is working 24/7 to get you a third round of stimulus. But the good news, folks, is that our politicians in Congress are putting their foot down and pushing the IRS and the Social Security Administration to send out stimulus checks faster and sooner for those of you that need it the most. Guys, this Friday I'll be announcing 2 winners of a free $100 Amazon gift card. So if you would like to enter to win, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, smash the like button, and share my videos with your friends and family, so they too can get the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check news. I know that many of you guys have now received your second stimulus check and even third stimulus payment, and I want to do my best in giving back to the community. So be sure to enter this free Amazon gift card giveaway. Nearly 30 million Americans who benefit from Social Security and SSI or SSDI are still waiting on a stimulus check because the Social Security Administration has not sent necessary paperwork to the IRS. That's according to Democratic lawmakers. In a letter Wednesday, Representative Richard Neal and other members of the House Ways and Means Committee demanded that the administration send the required payments to the IRS within 24 hours. They called the holdup inexplicable, just a day after they wrote to the IRS and the Social Security Administration to say that there are no excuses for delays of the approved $1,400 payments to be sent out to those of you that are on SSI, SSDI, and VA. The lawmakers wrote, "We are aware that the IRS has asked the SSA to start sending payment files 2 weeks before the American Rescue Plan. As of today, the Social Security Administration still has not provided the IRS with the payment files that are needed to issue stimulus checks. Just note that the IRS has not returned a message seeking details on stimulus payments." The lawmakers noted that in the 2 previous rounds of stimulus checks, agencies worked together to ensure prompt payments to Social Security, SSI, and VA beneficiaries. Yet this time around, lawmakers are receiving reports of delays, putting critical assistance on hold for millions of Americans in need. Even the IRS said that you were supposed to receive a stimulus check. If you did not get one, then be sure to leave me a comment down below, because I'm trying to get the IRS and the Social Security Administration to give you guys those stimulus checks faster and sooner, because you guys need it the most. Lawmakers urged the IRS to move with all deliberate speed to quickly issue these payments to Social Security and SSI beneficiaries. They also urged the IRS to work with other federal benefits to pay those beneficiaries expeditiously as well. So it's great to see everybody that our politicians in Congress are trying to help those in need the most. The direct payments are meant to send $1,400 to adults earning less than $75,000, as well as $1,400 for dependents. The checks phase out for Americans making more than $75,000 with a hard cutoff at $80,000. Thank you for watching, everybody, and until next time, have a great day and stay safe.
Have administered 200 million shots in people's arms. That's right, 200 million shots in 100 days. I know it's ambitious, twice our original goal, but no other country in the world has even come close, not even close to what we are doing. I believe we can do it. And today, we made a historic investment in reaching the hardest hit and the most vulnerable communities, the highest risk communities, as a consequence of the virus, by investing an additional $10 billion in being able to reach them. I also set a goal before I took office of getting a majority of schools in K through 8 fully open in the first 100 days. Now, thanks to the enormous amount of work done by our administration, educators, parents, local, state education officials, and leaders, recent Department of Education survey shows that nearly half of the K through 8 schools are open now full-time, 5 days a week for in-person learning.
Voting rights, climate change, all of those right now are facing stiff, united opposition from Republicans on Capitol Hill. How far are you willing to go to achieve those promises that you made to the American people?
Well, I'm good. Look, when I took office, I decided that it was a fairly basic, simple proposition, and that is I got elected to solve problems. And the most urgent problem facing the American people, I stated from the outset, was COVID-19 and the economic dislocation for millions and millions of Americans. And so that's why I put all my focus in the beginning. There are a lot of problems, but all my focus on dealing with those particular problems. It'll be for the American people to decide. I think, I doubt whether, maybe you did, maybe others did. I thought, many of you thought there was no possibility of my getting the plan I got passed without any Republican votes. Pretty big deal. Got passed. Growing the economy. People's lives are changing. So let's see what happens. All I know, I've been hired to solve problems, not create division. Okay, how about Yamiche?
Thanks so much, Mr. President. You've said over and over again that immigrants shouldn't come to this country right now. This isn't the time to come. That message is not being received. Instead, the perception of you that got you elected as a moral, decent man is the reason why a lot of immigrants are coming to this country and entrusting you with unaccompanied minors. How
to deal with what had been a problem and has been continued to be a problem for a long time. He, in fact, shut down the number of beds available. He did not fund HHS to get the children out of those Border Patrol facilities where they should not be and not supposed to be more than a few days, a little while. But he dismantled all of that. So what we're doing now is attempting to rebuild the system that can accommodate what is happening today. And I'd like to think it's because I'm a nice guy, but it's not. It's because of what's happened every year. Let me say one other thing on this. If you take a look at the number of people who are coming, the vast majority, the overwhelming today. I went to, for example, I used all the resources available to me, went to the Defense Department, and the Secretary of Defense has just made available Fort Bliss, 5,000 beds.
in addition to that, when it comes to the filibuster, which is what Zeke was asking about, there's immigration is a big issue, of course, when it related to the filibuster, but there's also Republicans who are passing bill after bill trying to restrict voting rights. Chuck Schumer is calling it an existential threat to democracy. Why not back a filibuster rule that at least gets around issues including voting rights or immigration? Jim Clyburn, someone of course who you know very well, has backed the idea of a filibuster rule when it comes to civil rights and voting rights.
Well, look, I'm going to deal with all of those problems. The question is the priorities as they come and land on my plate. Let's go to the first question.